After you've acknowledged your potential to employ bad habits of mind in the analytical process, you're ready to take a look at your subject and identify its form and purpose. This strategy is called the journalistic eye. The first question is the most basic. What is it? Is it an essay, a painting, or a sermon? Maybe it's an advertisement, a letter, or a film, or a piece of legislation. It's also possible to analyze more intangible subjects like systems, movements, or trends. Though in cases like these, the following questions might be more difficult to answer, and indeed might only be answered at the end of your entire analysis. Now, can you identify who made it? Was it an artist, a citizen, or a student? Perhaps it was a journalist, a lawmaker, or a private company. Whatever the answer, this information will likely affect your analysis. A letter written by a business, for instance, will have very different implications than one written by a citizen. One of the most important questions you can ask about anything that you're analyzing is who the intended audience is. Audience will affect how your subject is presented, the language or imagery that is used, and its overall meaning. Is it intended for a general reader, employees, or a family member? Is it something written for constituents? Something created for connoisseurs of art? Perhaps the subject addresses members of a particular group categorized by ethnicity, age, or profession. Finally, try to identify why it was made. What's its purpose? Obviously, there are many possible answers to this question, many of which you'll not discover until later in the analytical process, and still others of which will prove to be false. But it will help with your analysis if you can, at the beginning, articulate some basic possibilities.